Hello mini painters, and thank you for once again joining me on Mecha Weaver. And in this video I'm going to be talking about a few things like what I did over the weekend. There was a gaming convention called Meeple-a-thon that I attended for my Beyblade group, which was a lot of fun. But they had a whole bunch of miniature war games, TTRPGs, card games, and stuff like that going. So it was a lot of fun. Now, one of the things that I was really excited about when I found out Miniac was going to be there, and as you can see, I did purchase his cutting mat, but I also got a few other things from him as well, including his paintbrush coffin. And another cool thing is I got him to sign it for me, which he was very happy to do regardless. He's a really cool guy to meet in person, and I didn't just get him to sign that because I had taken something with me to work on while I manned the booth at Meeple. I also took a Gundam to build, and with that I took my God Hand nippers. Because I had this with me, I got him to sign the cover for the nippers, which was amazing. He was a really cool guy, and we really got to talking about a few different things, which I really enjoyed talking to him about in person. One of the things that I did ask him about was the upcoming Gundam Assemble mini game, and he said he didn't know anything about it, but that he would probably be looking into it now because painting something like a Gundam miniature would probably be pretty fun. So if he got into that, that would be even more amazing. Speaking of Gundam Assemble, the location that we hold most of our Beyblade tournaments at, known as Game Cafe, was also at Meeple-a-thon. And I was talking with their manager, and I asked him if he was going to be carrying Gundam Assemble when it released next year. And he said, yes, they are going to be when it releases, which I am excited about. Then he told me he actually had somebody who had bought the Gundam card game Gundam Assemble set, but they only wanted the decks out of them, so they had given them the entire box with the miniatures minus the decks and the special cards. And he told me if I wanted them, I could come and get them on Monday, so that is exactly what I did. And I went to pick them up. As you can see, I now have them here, which I'm very excited about because this is really the only one that I wanted to pick up because it had Tall Geese, the Ground Leo, and Space Leo in it. However, he did have 3 different sets, including the Strike with sword and launcher in it, as well as Char's Zaku, along with 2 other Zakus. So I managed to get all 3 of these, which means I have 9. He did not have Grandpa with him, unfortunately, so I'm going to be buying that one at a later date, probably this weekend, because it's only like 30 bucks, which is not too bad at all. Eventually, I'm going to get into building these. I actually did open this one on camera earlier. Unfortunately, the webcam for my phone that I usually record these on, the visuals look terrible, as you can see here. But I'm going to open this now just so you can see what the runners look like. So there are the instructions for the miniatures, I believe, putting them together. Yeah, here we go. This is how you put the miniatures together. It gives you a nice little diagram. A lot easier than a Gunpla, especially since a Gunpla is so much bigger. Then you have all of the runners that come with the different parts for each of the 3 that come in it. As you can see, this is the verniers for the Tall Geese. Where this is, and I believe that is the Tall Geese's body as well. Yeah, that's his body. There's his gun. I believe his face. Where's his face at? Oh no, this is, oh, there it is. There's his face right there. And then it comes with 3, I believe, 50mm bases that you can put them on so that it makes it easier to glue them. So eventually what I want to do is probably start a live stream on Mecha Weaver or Tabletop Game Weaver and decide if I want to combine them there, since this is considered a tabletop game and painting miniatures is considered tabletopping as well. And then I'll probably move even my model making over there, because eventually I'm going to use Gunpla for a tabletop RPG as well. But that'll be for a later date, and probably when I start live streaming, I'll make that decision. So that'll be it for this short video in which I showed off not only what I got from Miniac himself, but also what I got from my local store that is going to be carrying Gundam Assemble. So once again, thank you all for joining me on Mecha Weaver. I'm not sure if this will be the last video that goes up on Mecha Weaver, but that'll be a decision that I make at a later date. But anyways, once again, thank you for joining me on Mecha Weaver. And remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Bacon is the best breakfast food. So eat up, stay healthy, and I'll catch you painters in the next video. Hoorah!